This is Taylor Mellentine here, checking in with a report out of eastern North Dakota. Went out this past weekend, did a little smallmouth fishing. 'Tis the season to get out and chase some of those big bronze backs. It started off kind of slow. We had a really chilly morning, as you can tell. Fall seems to be skipped here. It seems to be winter. We started searching in a little bit shallower water, thinking they were up early in the mornings. That transitioned into us moving out a little bit into that 15, 16 foot region. We found a old shoreline with rocks on it. Seemed like that's where the smallmouth were located this time of season. I would guess they're really putting the feed bags on, getting ready for winter. It seems like they're a little lethargic. The best luck that we had was throwing tubes. We threw a lot of cranks. We threw some topwater for a while, did a lot of different presentations, but the best thing that was working for us was a jig with a tube on it. I kind of did a little unorthodox where I had a tube actually on a jig, not actually on a tube jig that was specifically designed for a tube. I had a football jig with just a tube on and was slow dragging, popping over those rocks, and that turned out to be the most successful bait that I was using for the day. Color didn't seem to matter. I switched a few different colors up. I used a white tube for a while. I used your regular crawdad looking color presentation. But the big thing that they were hitting on was tubes. It was just slow pops over rocks. Let your bait sink, let that bait soak, bring it back nice and slow to the boat. Wasn't a real aggressive bite, almost seemed like just a suction in, and if you could get that hook set before they spit it out, you were in good shape. Water temp was about 50 degrees, got up to 52 degrees, so pretty chilly water temps. If you're looking to get out now, we got some snow on the ground. I'm not thinking of putting that boat away just yet. I think there's a few days left of open water fishing here before we transition into ice season. So get out there a few more times if you can, and good luck to everybody.
Hey guys, Andrew checking in from Bemidji, Minnesota with a pan fishing report for you this week. We're still grinding out that open water bite, trying to take advantage of every opportunity we can here before things start to lock up and temperatures really start to cool. Last few weeks have been pretty miserable. We've had some very strong winds, rain, sleet, snow, brutally cold. However, this last week the sun's popped back out. Haven't had as strong of a wind and things have warmed up a little bit. So we are taking advantage of every opportunity we can, getting out in the boat and trying to locate some panfish, which will hopefully benefit us come early ice. It's a great time of the year, guys, to get out there, put some time in the boat, trying to locate those panfish, drop some waypoints. It's gonna save you a ton of time come early ice. Less holes you're gonna have to drill with your auger, less gas you're gonna have to burn through. And it just makes for a good way to start off the ice season is to go out to a spot where you've marked fish late fall. They should be relatively close, and that'll allow you to have some success out there for your first couple trips on ice before those fish start to move around a little bit later in the season. Crappies have been biting very well here in the Bemidji area. Been finding fish over those basin areas in and around those holes, anywhere from 20 to 30 feet for the lakes that we've been fishing. They're pretty much biting anything you're going to throw at them right now. All you have to do is locate those fish, and that is pretty much the hard part. The rest is pretty much catching more so than fishing. So tungstens tipped with plastics, jigging spoons with minnows or minnow heads. You can throw the kitchen sink at them. You're going to catch some fish. But again, guys, put in the time now, put in the effort. Get out in the boat while you can, while this weather allows us to, and that's really going to save you some time come early ice. And it's gonna pay off for you in the end. So with that, I'll turn it over for any other reports that we have from the staff, and you guys have a great week. Thanks for checking in.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.